Imagine a time beyond time, a realm where the concept of time itself had not yet been conceived. A time before the ticking of the cosmic clock, before the birth of stars and galaxies. A time before our very universe was born, when all that existed was an infinite void, a canvas waiting for the first stroke of creation. Here in this boundless void resided Lord Vishnu, the preserver of cosmic order. He lay in a deep meditative slumber upon the cosmic serpent Anantashesha, floating on the primordial waters of the universe. In his divine dream, a vision began to take shape. This dream was not just a fleeting thought, but the very seed of creation itself, a spark that would ignite the birth of the cosmos. Thus began the epic tale of the Mahabharata, a story so vast and profound that it encompasses the very essence of human existence. It is a narrative that transcends time, weaving together the threads of history, mythology and philosophy. This wasn't merely a story of kings and queens, heroes and villains. It was a chronicle of human nature, exploring the depths of ambition, love, betrayal and redemption. It was a saga of Dharma, righteousness, duty and cosmic law. The Mahabharata delves into the moral dilemmas faced by its characters, each decision a reflection of the eternal struggle between good and evil. It explored the intricate dance between free will and destiny, asking the eternal question, are we truly masters of our fate, or are we merely puppets dancing to the strings of a predetermined plan? The Mahabharata challenges us to ponder our own existence and the forces that shape our lives. The Mahabharata unfolds in ancient India in the kingdom of Hastinapura. This ancient city with its grand palaces and bustling markets serves as the backdrop for the unfolding drama. It is here that the seeds of conflict are sown within the lineage of King Bharata, a king so mighty that his name would forever be etched into the land itself. His descendants would carry the weight of his legacy, their actions echoing through the annals of history. This is the story of his descendants, the Kuru dynasty caught in a web of ambition, duty and fate. Their lives, intertwined with the cosmic order, would shape the destiny of an entire civilization, leaving an indelible mark on the world. The lineage of King Bharata, the Kuru dynasty, was ancient and powerful. They ruled the fertile lands around the river Ganga, their name synonymous with strength, wisdom and prosperity. But like a serpent lurking in a bed of flowers, a terrible curse lay hidden within their midst. It all began with King Shantanu, a ruler renowned for his justice and compassion. He fell deeply in love with a beautiful woman named Ganga, who agreed to marry him on one condition: he would never question her actions. Shantanu, blinded by love, agreed. Their union, however, bore a heavy price. Ganga, in truth, was a celestial being tasked with a terrible duty. One by one she bore Shantanu 7 sons, and one by one she drowned them in the river. Shantanu, bound by his promise, remained silent, but his heart broke with each loss. Finally, unable to bear it any longer, he confronted Ganga as she attempted to drown their 8th son. His vow broken, Ganga revealed her true identity and vanished, leaving behind their last surviving son, Devavrata. Devavrata, a child touched by divinity, grew into a man of extraordinary strength and wisdom. From a young age, he exhibited qualities that set him apart from his peers. His intellect was sharp, his physical prowess unmatched, and his sense of duty unwavering. He was trained in the arts of war and statecraft by the celestial sage Parashurama. Under Parashurama's guidance, Devavrata mastered the skills of a warrior and the wisdom of a ruler. His training was rigorous, designed to prepare him for the immense responsibilities that lay ahead. Yet, his life took an unexpected turn when his father, Shantanu, once again fell in love. This time, the object of Shantanu's affection was Satyavati, the beautiful daughter of a fisherman. Shantanu's love for Satyavati was deep and genuine, but it came with complications.
Satyavati's father, however, had one condition for the marriage. His daughter's son should inherit the throne, not Devavrata. This condition was a significant obstacle as it threatened to disrupt the line of succession and create potential conflicts within the kingdom. Torn between his love for his father and his duty to the throne, Devavrata made a decision that would reverberate through generations. He understood the gravity of the situation and the potential consequences of any decision he made. The kingdom's stability and his father's happiness were both at stake. To ensure his father's happiness, he renounced his claim to the throne and took a vow of lifelong celibacy, becoming known throughout the land as Bhishma the Terrible for the severity of his vow. This vow was not just a personal sacrifice, but a monumental act of loyalty and devotion. Bhishma's vow was a turning point in the history of the Kuru dynasty. It secured the throne for Satyavati's sons, ensuring that Shantanu's love for Satyavati did not go unfulfilled. However, this act of selflessness came with unforeseen consequences. Bhishma's sacrifice secured the throne for Satyavati's sons. The kingdom rejoiced at the resolution of the succession crisis, and Bhishma was hailed as a hero. Yet beneath the surface, the seeds of future conflict were being sown. However, his vow, born out of love and loyalty, inadvertently set the stage for the great conflict that would engulf the Kuru dynasty. The very act meant to preserve peace and stability eventually led to strife and war, as the complexities of Dharma unfolded in unexpected ways. It was a classic example of Dharma's complex nature, a noble act that, due to unforeseen consequences, ultimately contributed to the very tragedy it sought to avert. Bhishma's story serves as a poignant reminder of the intricate balance between duty, love, and destiny in the tapestry of life.
Satyavati bore two sons, Chitrangada and Vichitravirya. Chitrangada the elder was a mighty warrior, known for his valor and strength. However, his life was cut short in a battle with a Gandharva, a celestial being. Vichitravirya, the younger, ascended the throne, but was frail and succumbed to illness at a young age. Both, however, died young, leaving the throne without an heir. The kingdom of Hastinapura was plunged into uncertainty, with no direct successor to carry on the royal lineage. To preserve the lineage, Satyavati summoned her firstborn son, Vyasa, born from a union before her marriage to Shantanu. Vyasa, a sage of immense wisdom and spiritual power, was living a life of asceticism and meditation in the forest. Through a mystical boon, Vyasa possessed divine powers. He was not only a sage but also a seer, capable of seeing the past, present and future. His presence brought a sense of hope and continuity to the troubled kingdom. He fathered three sons for his stepbrothers' widows, Dhritarashtra, Pandu and Vidura. Each of these sons would play a crucial role in the future of Hastinapura, shaping the destiny of the kingdom in ways unforeseen. Dhritarashtra, the eldest, was born blind, a condition that would affect his rule and decisions. Despite his blindness, he was a man of great strength and determination. Pandu, strong and valiant, was a skilled warrior and a capable leader. However, he was cursed to die if he ever attempted to father a child, a curse that would have profound implications for his life and legacy. Vidura, born to a handmaiden, possessed great wisdom and served as the kingdom's prime minister. His counsel was invaluable, and he was known for his unwavering sense of justice and duty. Vidura's wisdom often served as a guiding light in the turbulent times that lay ahead. Due to Dhritarashtra's blindness, Pandu ascended the throne. His reign was marked by prosperity and peace, but the shadow of his curse loomed large over his life. Despite his efforts to be a just and effective ruler, the curse would eventually force him to relinquish his throne. He later retreated to the forest with his two wives, Kunti and Madri, as a consequence of his curse. The forest became their home, a place of both exile and refuge, where they sought solace and a semblance of normalcy away from the royal court. Kunti, however, had been granted a boon in her youth, allowing her to invoke any god and bear his child. This boon, given by the sage Durvasa, was a secret she had kept hidden, a divine gift that would change the course of their lives. Through this boon, she bore three sons, Yudhishthira, known for his righteousness, Bhima for his strength, and Arjuna for his unmatched archery skills. Each of these sons inherited unique qualities from their divine fathers, making them exceptional in their own right. Arjuna, in particular, was a prodigy with the bow, his skills unparalleled in the entire kingdom. His prowess in archery would become legendary, earning him the admiration and respect of all. Madri, through the same boon, gave birth to twins, Nakula and Sahadeva, renowned for their skill with horses and swordsmanship. The twins were inseparable, their bond unbreakable, and their skills complemented each other perfectly. Meanwhile, in Hastinapura, Dhritarashtra's wife, Gandhari, gave birth to 100 sons, the eldest being the ambitious and envious Duryodhana. Gandhari, in her devotion to her husband, had blindfolded herself, choosing to share in his darkness. These 100 sons, known as the Kauravas, grew up alongside their cousins, the Pandavas, in the same royal household. The palace was filled with the laughter and rivalry of these young princes, each vying for attention and recognition. The stage was set for a clash of titans. The seeds of conflict were sown early. As the Kauravas and Pandavas competed in various skills and games, their rivalry intensifying with each passing day. The rivalry between the Kauravas and the Pandavas, simmering beneath the surface of royal decorum, would soon erupt, consuming the entire kingdom in its flames. The epic battle of Kurukshetra, a war that would decide the fate of the kingdom, was on the horizon, promising to be a defining moment in the history of Hastinapura.